Had my guy Doug Baldwin. We had some Christmas carols for you guys to brighten up your holiday season. But you know what? I'll just take questions. You know, obviously I'm doing it with a heavy heart.
What Christmas carol would you have sung?
We were going to go with Silent Night. You know, it wasn't too far out of my range, but everything's pretty much out of my range. So. But Doug could handle it, so he's going to carry us.
But that would be Marshawn's Christmas carol.
I see what you did there.
Sorry.
You know, it's the holiday season. Everybody needs to laugh, right?
Richard, what challenge does the Rams offense pose you at this stage?
Well, they got a good running game. Zach Stacy's always been running it. Trey Mason's been doing a good job. So you always got to be aware of that. They have some unique runs to their team and what they like to do. And Kenny Britt's having a great season. And they have some threats in the passing game, so you always have to be aware. And obviously, special teams, they've gotten us many times, so we're always got to be aware in the special teams games. They like to run tricks and things like that, so we have to always be aware.
Coach talked about that and that recognition, and that you have to go back pretty deep to figure out all the different plays they run. How far back, how many years do you guys look at kind of those trick plays?
Well, I really don't know how deep the special teams coaches go, but they seem to be pretty adept at finding them. But with them, you never know what you're going to get, honestly. You can look as far back as the 1940s, and they'll come up with something new that you've never seen before, and so you just got to be aware, and you got to be on it. You know, everybody has to be locked in and ready for anything that comes, because you could be looking for a whole lot of things, and they go with something totally different than what you were expecting.
Does it tick you off this week to see the game film of St. Louis and how that went?
Not really. Not really. That's just part of the process. It's part of the season. You know, part of the. You know, we still had a chance in that game to win it at the end, and obviously we weren't able to get it done. But you know, you we don't look forward. We don't really look back and dwell on games. You know, and let it fill us with any kind of rage or anything. You know, we'll treat this game as its own game and attack it.
Aside from the personnel being different, how much different does this team just feel now than when you guys went to St. Louis?
Not much different, honestly. Pretty much the same team, just healthier guys. Guys playing good football, confident. Guys really prepared for everything. Our offense is playing outstanding football right now. Marshawn Lynch is playing MVP caliber football. I remember the last time a running back got it, I think he had 2,000 yards, close to a record. But he also had 14 touchdowns, and Marshawn had 16 touchdowns. So, you know, MVP race, but it seems like it's a quarterback's race now. So, you know, it doesn't matter if he ran for 1,000,000 yards and 1,000,000 touchdowns.
Hypothetically, if you had been on the field during Marshawn Lynch's 79-yard touchdown run, would you have tried to tackle him?
I would have gave a very valiant effort, and me and Marshawn had these discussions daily about whether I'm able to tackle him or not. But I guarantee you, in that situation, if I didn't get him down, I would have got him out of bounds. And, you know. He was an inch from my bounds. All he had to do was push it. He got the best balance ever, but you know, maybe full speed, 200 pounds of what I got would have got him that inch out of bounds.
So you're saying you would have tackled?
So I'm saying there's a chance.
You guys the number of interceptions that you have at this point compared to last year, you're down 17. Can you make up that gap this week?
You know, that's a great question. We're going to shoot for it. You know, we're going to shoot for the moon and hopefully land on the star. 17 interceptions in one game hasn't been done before, but you know what? It's the first time for everything. Yeah, you know, we're playing good defense in a lot of areas. I think our total yardage is down from what it was a year ago. Our pass yardage, you know, somewhere close to what it was a year ago. I think our rush game is very close to what it was a year ago. So, you know, I'm not sure how many times the team has led the NFL in 3 yardage categories, but we're going to do our best to get in that company. And it all comes from just playing good defense, sound defense, and guys taking pride in what they do. Everybody has to tackle in the run game. That's a big part of defense. You know, you don't hold people to 39 yards rushing without everybody tackling. And everybody has to be in coverage in the pass game. You know, linebackers have to be where they're safety have to be where they're supposed to be. Sometimes D linemen have to be where they're supposed to be. So everything's a total team effort, and that's what it's going to take to win these next games.
Michael,